All right, so I'm going to talk you through bow hold, and everyone should have a bow that I've just handed out. There's the gap. We've just watched the anatomy of the bow video. We've also watched the explainer. That's where the thumb is going to go. So everyone will hold the bow in their left hand, as you see here. With the right hand, you're going to relax. And I'm going to talk the violin and violas and then the cellos and basses. So violin and violas first, right? You're going to get that thumb. That first finger is going to be like that, and you're just going to set the bow there, like in the explainer video. Okay. Once you've done that, so go ahead and do that. Follow along. The middle finger will relax, and it's going to cover the thumb, kind of from the front, right? You're not going to force it. That's just where it lays down naturally. The third finger comes to the middle of the frog, just relaxed. It's not grabbing. Okay. Middle finger covers the thumb, third finger comes to the frog, the tip of the pinky on the underside, right on the tip, and everything is curvy and it's hollow and open like this. The thumb won't poke through, the first finger won't hook, the pinky won't lock straight, okay? And you're going to keep the middle finger sort of covering the thumb if you look at it from the front. And everyone hold bow hold like that, okay? So again, violin and violas, hold the bow in the left hand. Get your fingers like that, right? You got your thumb and your forefinger. You're going to set the bow so the thumb is at the point of the frog. They're offset. You can balance it like this with one hand. You're going to relax, relax, relax. The middle finger covers the thumb, right? The ring finger comes kind of to the middle of the frog and just gets sticky there, and the pinky rounds on the tip, and everything stays curved and round like that. Nothing is going to shut down and clamp. Okay, let's talk about the basses and the cellos, please. Basses and cellos, get ready. Violin and violas, you keep practicing. Take it, don't just hold it like this, right? You want to take it off and you want to reestablish. So cellos and basses, yours I'm going to take in a slightly different manner. That ring finger will touch the ferrule. So almost like it's sort of, right there, that ring finger, you're laying the bow, holding it with the left hand, you're laying the bow across your fingers, about halfway up the middle finger maybe. Do you see that? How the stick is about halfway on the middle finger. The ring finger touches the ferrule, and all you're going to do is just gently, gently, gently start to curl the hand in like this. Don't do anything where your fingers are locked straight, and your thumb goes to the point of the frog, right where it should be, and that's all you want right there. So your ring finger comes to the ferrule, the pinky is in the middle of the frog there, and everything is also round and curvy feeling in the hand. Nothing is straight. Let's relax. Everybody relax. Follow along. Hold the bow in the left hand, everyone. Okay, I'm going to talk you through step by step. Violin and violas, you get your first finger and your thumb thing, and you hold it there. That's your two-finger bow hold. Cellos and basses, set the bow across the middle finger like that, the stick, so that the ring finger touches the ferrule. Now, back to the violin and violas. Violin and violas, you just sort of relax the hand, let everything curl. You can hold the bow with the left hand until, so that you can just shape the right hand. All right. The middle finger is going to cover the thumb kind of from the front. The ring finger is going to come toward the frog. The pinky is going to curve and be on its tip. Go ahead and do that. Keep holding the bow with the left hand by the screw. Cellos and basses, you've got your ring finger touching the ferrule, middle finger, it's halfway, and you're going to just let it close like this, like, I don't know, like a flower petals closing at night or something. Just going to just gentle, it'll kind of rock up like that. Thumb goes right where it should. Everyone puts the thumb basically in the same place. Got it? Let's do it again. So go ahead, relax. Everyone hold the bow with the left hand. Okay. Relax your right hand. The important thing is relaxation, right? Okay. So the two-finger bow hold for the violin and violas. Go ahead and establish it so you can balance it. Gravity is holding it there. Your fingers aren't holding it there. Gravity is balancing the bow between that pointer, tip of the thumb. Thumb does not poke through. You cannot have fingernails, right? The middle finger, just start relaxing the fingers. Violin and viola players, you can keep holding the bow, just relax these middle two fingers. Middle finger covers the thumb, ring finger comes to the frog, Pinky is rounded and on its tip, on the underside, like that. And that's how you shape bow hold, right there. Okay. Cellos and basses, go ahead and set the bow on your hand. You're holding it with the left hand. Ring finger touches the ferrule. The stick is about halfway through the middle finger, like that. And you just relax, relax, relax. Everything, when you relax, just like you're falling asleep at night, the fingers will naturally curve. That's what everybody wants, the natural curve in the hand. And go ahead and establish that. And make sure you can get that as relaxed as possible. Okay, everyone, take the bow out of your hand, hold it with the left hand, relax your right hand. You notice when you relax your right hand, your fingers don't lock straight, your fingers don't hook, your fingers don't clamp together, right? You want to keep the fingers curvy, relaxed, the natural spacing between the fingers, and that's the ideal hand shape for the bow. So let's go through it again. Everyone hold the bow with the left hand. Get yourself set up. 2-finger bow hold for the cello, for the violin and the violas. You set it across the middle finger. Ring finger touches the ferrule for the cellos and the basses. Everyone go ahead and establish the other fingers, cellos and basses. You just sort of let the hand close. Bring it. Pinky is in the middle of the frog. Ring finger touches the ferrule or thereabouts. Everything is curved and relaxed. Violin and violas. Middle finger sort of covers the thumb. From the, if you look at it from this way, middle finger comes across the thumb, ring finger comes to the ferrule, pinky on its very tip, and check the hand. You can hold the bow up and down once you have it, sort of the easiest. The hand is very ovally and is open and round in here. The thumb does not poke through, the hand does not clamp shut, the fingers don't squeeze together, the first finger does not hook, right? And the pinky does not lock straight. And everyone go ahead and relax. What you want to do is keep re-establishing it. You don't want to just hold it and just stick there as a beginner. What you want to do is establish it quickly. Everyone, bow in the left hand. Relax your right hand. 2-finger bow hold for the cello, for the violin and the viola. Sorry about that. Okay, establish that. Cellos and basses. Ring finger touches the ferrule. Stick comes across the middle finger like that. And then the other fingers, just it falls where it falls. For the violin and the violas, start to relax the rest of the hand. Everyone keep holding the bow with the left hand. It's fine, right? It's going to help you. The middle finger covers the thumb, violin and violas. Ring finger comes to the frog. And the pinky is nice and curvy on its very tip. And it's on the underside of the stick. With the hair facing up, it's on the underside for now. When you turn it over, it'll be on the top. Cellos and basses. The hand just curves and relaxes. You place the thumb where it belongs in that little gap near the tip. Everyone's thumb goes in the same place, like I said, and there's your bow hold. If you straight up and down is the easiest. That way gravity's not pulling down on the stick, right? So it's just coming right into the hand, and that will enable you to relax your hand as much as possible. Okay, let's go ahead and reestablish. 2-finger bow hold for the cellos. Gosh, I keep saying that. 2-finger bow hold for the violin and the violas. Go ahead and get that. Gravity's keeping it there. Cellos and basses. Just lay the bow across the hand, halfway, middle finger. Ring finger touches the ferrule. All right. Violin and violas. Relax the hand. Right. Relax. The middle finger kind of comes across the thumb from the front. Ring finger to the middle of the frog. Pinky is curvy and on its tip. Cellos and basses, just relax, start closing the hand up and relax. And for the cellos and the basses, your pinky comes to the middle of the frog like that. That's one of the big differences between the cello and the bass. Bow hold and the violin and the violas. Okay, we got that. We're going to do it a couple more times. We'll talk our ways through it. Left hand with the bow. The bow is pointing away from you. Do you see that? I'm going to set the bow on 2 fingers just like this. You're looking down. Your hand should look, everything should look like this. Cellos and basses, there you go. The other fingers drop where they're supposed to go. Go ahead and shape it. Keep holding the bow if you need it. Cellos and basses, reshape the hand. There it is. You can hold the bow up and down. Make sure everything is curved and relaxed. Nothing is hooking. There's no tension. Take the bow out of the hand. Hold it with the left hand. Okay, relax your right hand. We're going to reestablish the bow hold. So violin and violas, get your 2-finger bow hold like that. Cellos and basses, set it across the fingers. Ring finger touching the ferrule. Violin and violas, everything falls, let everything go where it's supposed to. Middle finger covers the thumb, ring finger middle of the frog, pinky on the tip, and curvy, not locked straight. Everyone check their hand that everything is hollow. Here's the other thing. In basses and cellos, let everything curl up. Here's the other thing. When you look at bow hold, this bone of your first finger, of your pointer finger, is in line with the hand, kind of. I mean, it's like that. Don't let it go like that, where it has like this big bend here, and it's not going to be down like here, like a duck shape, where it's bending off. This bone, if everything is curved, like when your hand is relaxed, this bone of your first finger stays more or less in line with the back of your hand like that. And that's what the shape you want, where this is staying in line with the back of the hand. It's not going to go like that, where you're pulling it like that, and it's not going to go duck shaped like this, where it drops off. Okay? All right, let's do it a couple more times. Everyone relax your hand. Hold the bow with the left hand, just like this. See that? So just make it look like this. All right, relax the hand. Get your 2-finger bow hold for the violin and the violas, like that. The hair can touch the back of the thumb, it's fine. Cellos and basses, set it across the fingers like that, ring finger on the ferrule, and it can peek over just a little bit, not a ton, right? So I see some people, they put it like, now you got the whole thing. No, just the very tip, okay? Now, violin and violas, go ahead and let the fingers curl over, all right? And it's gonna look like that. Tip of the pinky, cellos and basses, everything just kind of curls in, just nice and relaxed like that. Everything just sort of curls in. You're gonna have to bring the thumb to where it goes, right there on the stick between the frog and the grip, right there. And then there it is. You want to check it, make sure this is in line with the back of the hand. The thumb has, some flex in it, because when you start bowing, the thumb will have to flex. So you don't want to lock this. It's open in here. The hand is not clamping. The fingers aren't squeezing. The fingers aren't hooking. The things aren't locked straight, etc. Okay. The key is relaxation. A couple more times. Hold the bow with the left hand. Relax your right hand. Set it up. 2-finger bow hold, cello, violin and violas. My goodness. 2-finger bow hold, cellos, basses. Set it across the fingers. Okay. Everyone let the fingers start to drop. You should be kind of getting it now. Right? Let the fingers go where they're supposed to go. Get your bow hold. Make sure nothing is hooking, nothing is grabbing, nothing is clutching, nothing is locked straight. Things aren't squeezing together. The thumb isn't poking through. You're on the tip. If you have fingernails, you have to cut them, right? You're going to have to cut your finger on both hands. Sorry about that. If they didn't tell you that when you signed up for the class, they dropped the ball. Okay. Last time. Hold the bow with the left hand. Relax the right hand. Set the bow where it belongs, whichever instrument, violin and viola, 2-finger, cellos and basses across the fingers, and let the other fingers fall where they go. Middle finger covers the thumb, violin, violas, ring finger comes to the middle of the frog, pinky is rounded and on its tip, and and the fingers hang over. You're not using the fingertips. Everyone take a look. In cellos and basses, let it relax like that. Don't hold the bow a lot of times people will try to hold the bow with the fingertips like this. So all they're doing is like holding. Can you see that? That's not right. You're actually holding the bow in the middle of the fingers. You see that? And then everything kind of relaxes. Sure, the fingertips touch, but it's actually kind of being balanced in the middle of the fingers. Everyone like that. So middle of the finger. Here's the 2-finger bow hold. Everything kind of drops across. It's the middle of the finger. About halfway up, thereabouts. That's in contact with the stick. You're not going to grab it with the tips of your fingers like you're holding a pencil or something like this. Okay. All right. That is your bow hold practice along video. And please review this.